a Christmas flex. I'm Rebecca Lieb.
I'm Jason Horton.
And this is Ghost Town.
In the season of Santa, there are two kinds of people. The naughty and the nice.
I've got $50 for the first elf that brings me a Santa Claus.
Hulk Hogan is Blake Thorne, and he's definitely naughty. To make his getaway, he's going to make a mockery of the world's most beloved hero.
Do you have a minute?
Fox me, you little brat.
That's him.
But sometimes, the only way you can feel the spirit of Christmas...
Where'd he go?
...is to be hit over the head with it.
Santa! What? It's showtime.
Now, this confused bad boy is Santa, like you've never seen him before. A bearded basher of bad guys. Yeah! A hero with a silly hat. A Robin Hood in red.
Who were those guys anyway?
Oh, they work for Mr. Frost.
He's been clearing out the whole neighborhood and no one knows why.
And he's got 3 days to foil a band of evil scientists.
Assemble the team. We're taking the orphanage.
Wait till Santa hears about this. He'll kick your butt to New Year's.
Santa, you slay me.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hulk Hogan is Santa with an attitude.
Keep the milk and cookies warm.
Santa with some friends. Santa with a mission.
How are we supposed to get over this?
And most of all, he's Santa with muscles.
They can't start Christmas without me. Can they?
There have been many Santas.
You're not Santa. You're Fed.
But there's only one named Hulk.
Well, all you had to do was knock.
Santa with muscles.
There's a new Santa in town, and I know if you've been naughty or nice.
Miracle on 34th Street. A Christmas Story. Christmas Vacation. These are beloved Christmas films. Santa with Muscles is not. We are talking about the 1996 Hulk Hogan film, Santa with Muscles.
It's like Hulk Hogan's Christmas album, but a movie. I love it. I love it. I can't wait.
Maybe there is a soundtrack to this.
Maybe.
One thing about this movie is that it's weirder than you'd think. It's extremely strange. I tried watching it. It's out there. I think the cameras were on cocaine during this.
It's so late for that to be the case. Like, 96 feels so much more commercial. If you said this was made in 79, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But doesn't it feel like too late for it to be that weird?
I think you think 1996 is only 5 years ago, though. That's part of your problem.
No. I grew up in the heyday of 96 commercial movies. And Hulk Hogan, it's just like, so, I mean.
Great guy.
Now that we know what we know, AKA his sex tape, obviously it's hard to think of him as like a family style moneymaker. And racism too. That too.
Well, we don't want to disparage your love of Hulk Hogan, but we're gonna.
Okay.
The John Murlowski directed project starred pro wrestler turned actor Hulk Hogan and was Mila Kunis's first feature film.
Oh, wow.
The film premiered on November 8th, 1996. Santa with Muscles is commonly noted as not only one of the worst Christmas movies ever made, but one of the worst overall films ever made.
That's a high honor.
It's marketed as a light family action comedy, but what's not advertised is that it is weird. Very, very weird. Spoilers ahead.
Turn it off now if you plan to enjoy
spoiler-free movie
this holiday season.
Gene Hackman is great in it, though. He's spectacular.
Is Gene Hackman actually?
No. The film begins with the wealthy and successful Blake Thorne, of course. Cool name.
Very cool.
Thorne with an E at the end.
Absolutely.
Maybe Bella Thorne's grandfather? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Played by Hulk Hogan. He is very successful. He markets bodybuilding products with his face on it. And after one reckless day, his identity and purpose changes. So one day, he's playing paintball.
Yeah. We all played paintball in the 90s.
It's kick the can, then paintball. Blake Thorne is chased by the cops because he's playing paintball like a rogue renegade.
Like a fucking rich-ass businessman
Fake
might.
tanned.
That's right. Tank-topped in winter?
He's chased into a mall because it's 1996, where he disguises himself as Santa Claus.
Okay, good, great.
Get away from the police.
He murdered someone and took their Santa suit?
That's implied.
Oh.
So he slides down a garbage chute that fits him, apparently. He hits his head and suffers a head injury, gets amnesia, and he's then duped into believing he is the real Santa Claus.
Whoa.
In the meantime, the wicked scientist Ebenezer Frost, that's all part of what's going on
Ebony has
here,
some really pronounced eyebrows.
sends his thugs to demolish an orphanage. So now we're in an orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
To seize control of the mystical crystals underneath the orphanage.
Is this a video game?
As Blake Thorne thinks he's Santa, he makes his life's mission to save the day and protect the orphanage. So what you have to come to terms with a lot of things is that he's just lost his memories.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, I know Santa Claus exists.
Mm-hmm.
I am just under the notion that I am him.
Yeah.
I know Santa's real. I'm a 38-year-old billionaire. I know Santa's real, but I got duped into thinking that I am that person.
I am. Meanwhile, there's internal bleeding happening. He goes to this orphanage where there's, like most, or it's like a panel of 10-year-olds came up with this. What do you guys like? Crystals? Great. Santa Claus? Amazing. Muscles? Absolutely.
It's like saying, oh, Mick Jagger is a real person, and you convince me I'm Mick Jagger, but Mick Jagger's a real person. And this, Santa Claus is real to this person.
Yeah.
Who's breaking the law.
Absolutely.
Tearing through the mall. Impersonating a Santa Claus, who's probably ruining it for the kids that believe in Santa Claus.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he's fucking punching, tearing. He's fucking wrecked. Just trying to, avenge this orphanage? Is the orphanage by the mall, down the street from the mall?
Wouldn't you like to know after this break?
FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, is coming to Maryland, which means soon you'll be able to bet on all your favorite teams and all your favorite sports. And if you register today, you'll get $100 in free bets when FanDuel goes live in your state. FanDuel adds a whole new level of excitement to any game you're watching. Bet on everything from the money line to point spreads to player props, all in an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. That's right, Maryland. America's #1 sportsbook is on its way. So register today to get $100 in free bets when FanDuel goes live. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and sign up with promo code PODCORNMD to register. That's promo code PODCORNMD. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Maryland. Bonus issued and non-withdrawable free bets that expire 30 days after FanDuel accepts its first real money sports wager in Maryland. Go live date. Unique user identity verification required. Offer ends on the go live date. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Please play responsibly. For help, visit mdgamblinghelp.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Luckily, Blake manages to save the kids, but no luck. The orphanage is destroyed due to the crystal overload.
Oh my God.
It's not built on a ancient burial ground. It's just buried on
crystals, mineral deposits,
mystical crystals. It's not just like regular, hey, there's gold in them their orphanage.
No, they're mystical
crystals.
Twinkling. What's the budget on this?
The crystals?
The whole fucking thing.
The budget has actually never been released. It's allegedly low budget, but I don't know if that's for optics or not. Yeah. I mean, it probably is a low budget, but I don't know if that means a low amount of money was spent when you find out who the executive producer is. saving that for the end.
Oh no, I got some ideas.
I don't know if you do.
Uh-oh. I mean, Hulk Hogan was pretty big in 96. I can't imagine it was a super low budget indie film.
As the film comes to a close, the original orphanage is no more. Now the community has more and now the community is just overrun with orphans.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do? How do we rectify this?
Corral them.
How does Santa with Muscles sort this out? Santa with Muscles convinces Ebenezer Frost to use his sinister estate to serve as the new orphanage. Ebenezer Frost, this is on you. You got to pony up. It's like when you ask a megachurch to like house,
like refugees or something. Yeah, and they're like, we got a lot of big expensive screens in here. You want us to do that? Really?
As far as reviews go, not good. Mostly a lot of 1 star.
Yeah.
Although Emmanuel Levy gave it 2 out of 5. That's the best I found. It's number 62 in the worst 100 films on IMDb.
Great.
At least at the time, that could fluctuate, but it's down there.
It's down there.
And number 43 out of 50 of the worst kids movies ever. The bar on that has to be relatively low because a lot of them are pretty bad.
Yeah. Kids aren't like super discerning viewers, I would imagine.
During its opening weekend, the movie brought in a little over $120,000. In its only 2-week run, $220,000.
That's
probably didn't make its money back.
That's low. Yeah.
I'm going to do a couple of audience reviews, and then I'm going to tell you who the producer is. Dylan L. has this to say. Most wrestlers should always refrain from acting on and off the rink. I think he means ring.
Yeah.
But I saw rink, probably a typo. Calvin L. Best movie about saving orphans from mad scientists that want magic crystals in the ancient catacombs of their orphanage. Also starring Hulk Hogan. Best of that genre.
Wow. Diplomatic. Very good. Very good.
Muffin 5287525. This is only a year ago. Gave this review. This movie has a little bit of everything, all the way from sci-fi to fantasy to action to drama. This movie covers all bases. You'll enjoy it. I promise you. Hulk Hogan's aunt.
I want to watch it.
And understandably, I think people get nostalgia and people are a little more open to watch bad movies.
Yes.
So over time, can develop a slight cult following, but it's pretty notoriously bad. And Hulk Hogan isn't really well revered by a lot of people, but also a lot of people don't know or care.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird movie. Ed Begley Jr.'s in it.
Of course. I mean, of course he is,
he comes
right?
With the movie. He's great, but he comes with the movie.
Of course. I want to see it, though. I could see, when you have, depending on the budget, which, we don't know, but it could be a fun watch if you can kind of forgive a lot of the Hulk Hogan bullshit.
Now, the executive producer
is
the one and only Jordan Belfort.
Oh.
Portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my God, I would have never guessed that in 1,000 years.
His penny stock grift.
How did he,
probably laundering money,
right?
right?
Yeah, but it's like, what connected, did he produce more movies? I forget. Did it say that in The Wolf of Wall Street? Did Leonardo DiCaprio produce?
They didn't bring up, I don't understand, like Martin Scorsese didn't bring up Santa with Muscles once in that film.
Rude, and we'll never know. That is very fucking funny.
Your hero, both Jordan Belfort, the character he plays in the movie, and Leonardo DiCaprio. And Martin Scorsese.
Fucking power triage. How can we top that? Merry fucking Christmas.
Texting private Privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out.
The pandemic has been hard on all our kids. New studies show more than 1 in 3 children who started school in the pandemic now need intensive reading help. That's right. Millions of kids in kindergarten through 3rd grade in the United States cannot read at grade level. Here's the good news. Your child can be reading in just 30 days, guaranteed, with Hooked on Phonics. Even if your child has been struggling, Hooked on Phonics will teach your child to read in just 30 days, guaranteed. And right now, you can get started for just $1. Text the word GRADE to 323232 right now. Hooked on Phonics is highly effective and incredibly fun. And everything can be done right from home and in less than 20 minutes a day. For more than 30 years, Hooked on Phonics has been the proven learn-to-read program that kids love to use. Text GRADE to 323232 and teach your child to read in just 30 days, guaranteed. Text GRADE to 323232 right now and get started for just $1. Text GRADE to 323232 now. Text GRADE to 323232.
Mary redeemed a $50,000 cash prize playing Chumba Casino this year.
I was only playing for fun, so winning this was a dream come true.
Chumba Casino is America's #1 social casino experience. It's serious fun. With over 80 casino-style games to choose from, you too could win life-changing amounts of cash. Be like Mary. Log on to ChumbaCasino.com and give them a whirl. That's ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details. The voice in the preceding commercial was not the actual voice of a winner.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.